Taryn, Shantae, and Tiara decided to attend homecoming. Tiara decided she wanted to leave early. Taryn and Shantae are upset because they all agreed that they would attend and lead the homecoming together. Hopefully, the use of participation checking can clarify the situation.
Tier, when you stated you wanted to leave homecoming early, it caused me to wonder that maybe we did something to make you feel uncomfortable. Or were you planning on attending another party? Can you explain your actions?
Y'all, I am sorry for the confusion, but I promised my other friend that I would attend her homecoming also. I don't like breaking promises, so I think that it's best that I go.
Would you mind staying 30 minutes more? If so, we could leave together and attend your friend's homecoming.
That would be awesome. Therefore, I can still have time with you guys without breaking my promise to my other friend.
No problem. We will have a blast tonight. I'm playing.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's get it.
Hey, Taryn, is everything okay with you today?
I'm having issues with my best friend again.
Oh, wow. Please explain what's going on.
I think she is battling cancer again, but she's scared to tell me.
What clues do you have that is making you conclude that that she's battling with cancer again?
Her mother told me that she was hospitalized for 3 weeks. She also told me that her hair is falling out drastically and she's beginning to lose weight at a dangerous pace. When I called my best friend to make plans to come see her, she refused my visit and her voice was very fragile.
So, do you still want to visit her although she's trying to avoid you?
Of course, she's my best friend and I love her like a sister. I know she's only doing this because she doesn't want me to worry, but I have to disregard her wishes and go and visit her before I regret it.
I understand that is I understand that it's hurting you to the core and you really want to check on your best friend's well-being. Would you like me to talk to your best friend for you to see if I could convince her to let you visit?
Situation. It's Friday night and my husband just got off from work. My job called me and asked me if I could do overtime. We needed the money because we were trying to save up for a family trip. My husband is exhausted, but it couldn't turn him down the opportunity for overtime. The kids had to pack up for school and be taken to after school practice. My husband fell asleep in the midst of me getting ready for work. Instead of waking him up, I decided to set the alarm for the time he needed to wake up to get the children. My husband slept through the alarm and is now late for picking up the children. He calls my job angry and insists that I should have woke him up instead of setting the alarm.
Position one. I'm right and he's wrong. I'm right because we needed the overtime in order to take the family vacation that we've been planning. If I didn't go to work, then the chances of us taking a vacation would be limited to none. He should stop depending on me to always pick up the kids. I learned how to multitask, and so should he. He should take the blame for falling asleep and being late for picking up the kids instead of calling me and being angry. Position two. He's right and I'm wrong. He's right that I should have awakened him before leaving out for work. If I would have awakened him before I went to work, then he probably wouldn't have been late picking up the kids. I should have been more considerate because he could have gotten to fine for being late picking the kids up. I understand his frustration and I will work on my communication skills. We are both right and we're both wrong. I'm overwhelmed trying to plan this trip, working, going to school, and taking care of our kids. He is the head of the household and works 65 hours a week. He needs his rest. I was wrong for not discussing the overtime with him before accepting the offer. Along with not waking him up before I left for work, he is wrong for yelling at me and not understanding the reason I accepted the overtime. The issue is not as important as it seems. The issue is not worth us risking our marriage. I will have better communication skills with my husband and I will discuss situations with him before I make final decisions. I will also ask my boss to give me at least 24-hour notice for overtime. Therefore, my husband can properly prepare himself for the days he will have to pick up the children from school. Position 5. The pillow method is very important because it allows me to understand the areas of my marriage that I need to work on. I learned to see things from his point of view as well as him viewing things from my point of view. I realized that all he was trying to do was express how he would like for me to communicate better. From now on, I will talk to him before I make any final decisions. The store manager of BJ Wholesale needs to speak to the membership supervisor not about not meeting weekly quotas.
Hello, Miss Cuffy. Thanks for asking. Thanks for taking out the time to meet with me this evening. I wanted to discuss the quota goals that have not been reached this past month.
What quota didn't I meet?
There are quotas that need to be met on a weekly basis. It is part of your job description.
What is the weekly quota that must be met?
It is your responsibility to make sure that you, along with your membership team, sell at least 50 memberships a week.
Do you think that is possible?
Yes, I do. If you start to have dialing meetings with this membership team, explain ways to get more people to buy memberships along with the offering perks, I think the quota can be met. Also, have one of your team members pass out flyers explaining the benefits of purchases of membership.
I do have some of my team members passing out flyers. Maybe I would start having daily meetings to help motivate the team and hear the feedback that they may have.
Thanks. I could see the improvement in the near future.
Are there any other concerns or advice that you would like to share?
No, that was all that needed to be discussed. Have a great day. The situation. My daughter decided to attend college at two different schools. One of my daughters decided to go to an out of state school, and the other daughter decided to stay at home and attend a community college. Since my oldest daughter decided to leave the state for college, my husband and I decided to downgrade our home and get a 2-bedroom home. Unfortunately, the school that my oldest daughter decided to attend out of state no longer offers her major, causing her to return home. She does not have a job and cannot afford an apartment. My husband and I are nervous about the situation because we didn't have enough room in our new home. Yet we don't want her to think that we're showing favoritism towards her sister. I need to resolve this situation because I don't want the situation to become chaotic. Make a date. My husband and I decided to talk with our daughter after work around 7:30 p.m.
Describe the message. Taryn, when you decided to go out of town for college, your father and I decided it would be best to downgrade to a smaller family home with only 2 bedrooms. We also decided to let your sister occupy the second bedroom until she graduated from college. We felt horrible because we do not want you to think that we are showing favoritism towards your sister. Your father and I have come to the conclusion to let you move in, but you will have to sleep on the pull-out couch in the living room. I really hope that you and your sister can come up with a better solution so your dad and I would no longer have to be involved. Consider her viewpoint. She explained that she understood our frustration and she tried to find an alternative school, but all the schools that offered her major out of state were too expensive. She also explained that she would make every effort to get a job and try to get an apartment so she wouldn't have to sleep in the living room and take up the family space.
Reciprocate the solution. Identify and define the conflict. My husband and I both want to help our daughters feel comfortable while they are living with us when attending college. Generate the possibilities. A. Taryn and her sister can share a room. B. Taryn and her sister can get a job and get an apartment together. C. Taryn can search for other schools out of state that have an on-site living arrangement. D. My husband and I can move again into a bigger home. E. Taryn can quit school until she finds a job that will help her afford an apartment. Evaluate the alternative solution. My husband and I do not feel comfortable letting Taryn quit school to find a job. If she decided to find a job, it will likely cause her to lose focus on school and fail her classes. My husband and I could temporarily rent a larger home, therefore Taryn wouldn't feel as if we were showing favoritism towards her sister. This will also allow her to focus on school. Decided the best solution. Taryn and her sister can share a room until they both graduate. Therefore, my husband and I do not have to deal with the agony of searching for a home and moving our belongings again. Follow-up solution. Taryn and her sister decided to share a room. Now my husband and I no longer have to feel as if we were showing favoritism towards our younger daughter They both can focus on school. My husband can enjoy having a family together. This is a win-win situation.